Hey man, y'all come on in. I've been cleaning house a little bit. I kind of want to show off that I got room to swing a cat. Man, I know you boys with them big old shops, y'all got room to move things around. And I gotta tell you, man, this little bit of cleanup opened up just enough space, man. It made things so much nicer to try and get something done out here. Eliminating that daily aggravation. Moving something out of my way, which immediately brought me to the next thing that's slowing me down, aggravating me around here, is doggone hand trucks. Every time I go to grab them rascals, the tire's flat. That tire right there is flat once a week. This tire's flat every day. So every time I go to grab them, I gotta go find an air hose, air chuck, air it up. I want to eliminate just one more bit of aggravation. That will eliminate one more step I seem to be adding to my to-do list. Grab the hand trucks, grab the chuck, grab the airline. My UPS man's gonna be so proud. You know you got a problem like that around your shop. It may not be your hand trucks, but there's something around there that you've been neglecting. Something small, some serviceable item. Have you drained the water out of your air compressor? When was the last time you did that? Hey, how about servicing that pump? Did you change oil in it? Little things like that around the shop make the day go smoother. I'm tired of airing up them tires. What's the thing around your shop that inhibits the day? What slows you down? And don't tell me it's the guy next door. So I went to my Harbor Freight and got me not one, but 2 inner tubes, because I'm gonna put a stop to that. And I just looked at my receipt. 2 inner tubes ain't cheap these days. At $12.82 for inner tubes. It's getting right. That wheel's gonna come apart in 2 halves, but I'm missing a little bolt. We'll find a little something to put in there. Let's get this quarter key out. Here come the rain, man. It's finna come on down. Yes, sir. Straighten him out and get him pulled out of here. Now that I got it off, let's go ahead and separate it. This is a 2-piece wheel. It's got bolts in it. I'm gonna take them out. It'll open up like a clamshell. I notice all the bolts on mine are loose. I got the wrong doggone ratchet, but a lot of mine are loose, so I'm gonna spin them off. Save that. I guess where that one's missed, I'll have to round something up. But I just want to take the time out to go on and correct this. I don't know how much time I've spent airing these tires up when I should have just stopped, got me a dang on inner tube. There's my hub assembly, piece of wheel. Still got a little air in it, so let's just take I got my little valve core removal tool and pull that out real quick. Maybe that'll help me. Man, just take a look at this way this tire's made. Look how much rubber was left when they extruded that tire. I guess that's the right word, extruded. Well, because I don't really know why this tire keeps going down, or is my inner tube really just that old? Because it's old. I'm gonna run this rag around the inside of it. See if I can get it snag on anything. Because pushing it around in the shop is metal shavings, things like that. And if it's in that tire, well, I'm just gonna poke my new inner tube. I don't feel anything in here. My new Harbor Freight Haul Master inner tube. See if we can't get him worked down in there. Tire projects is never a fun thing for me. don't want to pinch my inner tube, and I want it down in there unwrinkled. Man, I can't believe what a tight fit down in there. I wonder if that other tire is like that, or if this one's the only one with that big old piece of rubber flap hanging out in there. It's a good one. Golly, like a monkey with a football, son. Gee willikers. Yeah. Now, I'm make sure I got all my inner tire pulled out. I never had a tire with all this. Quality. I feel like I got my inner tube up in there pretty good. I'm gonna start get the first part of my wheel on. I hope maybe that'll. All right, that'll stay right there. Flip that bad boy over. It's got them little holes. I'm gonna line them holes up with these dimples. And I like that pretty good. I don't feel like, oops. Why is it not wanting to? Here we go. And I can't forget my hub. Man. Oh man, I was almost feeling like left out. Let's see if I can get one of these bolts in from the underside without it all falling apart on me. So far, I'm feeling pretty good about not pinching my doggone inner tube. And by golly, because them bolts were a little loose, you know what I was gonna do it, didn't you? Just a touch, man. Maybe I won't have to tighten them up again next time. Now, let me get the rest of these in here and tighten them up. I'm making good way with it now. It'll hold itself together, and I've still got that missing bolt hole, so I got me a little 1/4-20 I'm gonna stick in it. Just getting by. Let's throw a washer on it. Get one on the back side, because we don't have the appropriate hardware, but we're gonna make it work. Tighten them up. Get everything clicking in the right direction. I don't think these things gotta be to DOT specs, but man, it'd be nice not having to stop what you're doing, get the hand trucks. That's all right, that's okay. That's a big enough pain in itself, ain't it? Stop what you're doing, go get the hand trucks, get that off the truck. Hold on, truck driver. I gotta go get my hand trucks and find an air chuck. Be right back. I guess I should take a moment right now and say sorry to my UPS man, because I'm very grateful to my UPS man. He's very good to me. He looks out for me, and I feel I should do my part and make sure that my hand trucks are at the ready when he shows up. Grab a little air. All right. Air chuck, found it. Let's get the air hose. And I got it all going on now. I got air chuck and air hose, so the combination together should give me a little air in my tire. See if I can hold that thing with these needle nose pliers and just give me a little shot. Woo! Ooh, I think I blowed it up too much. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I blowed that up too much. That's tight. That feels like a brick bat, son. Shoot. I don't know about DOT specs, but hey, I'm gonna let a little air out. I most definitely am. At least till this drywall crack's gone. That feels good. Maybe a little more. Let's check bounceability. Oh, come on, what are we doing here? It ain't gotta do much. What's happening in there? It's just mine ain't even a good bearing. It's just a bushing. Just a bushing. Don't know if it matters. Probably don't, but we're gonna do it because it's mine. And it's been abused so long, this probably don't do squat, but we getting it on. Now, oh, I want more bounce. Yep. That's good. Oh my word. Look at here. Right over here. Look at you. It's your new home right there. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Man, oh. What the? You gotta be. If you think this video was about fixing a tire, I missed the mark. Man, it's about doing those little things around the shop that keep things moving, that keep things flowing, that keeps that aggravation level down low. Paying attention to those little things over time makes the day flow smooth. Man, I'm glad to get that issue with my little hand trucks resolved and parked over there. What an aggravation every day to come out here and find them flat and need it and need to air it up. There's all types of things around the shop that need a little maintenance. Think about your air compressor, your oil, the air, draining your air tank, little things like that that need maintenance around the shop to make the day flow smooth. It ain't always about how do you put an inner tube in a tire. Maybe it's why did we put it off so long? I really appreciate you stopping in today. If I could get one of those likes, maybe even a subscribe out of you, sure would appreciate it. Come back next time. I'm gonna be talking about, hold on. Could you just come back next time? We'll see y'all. Hey. Woo.